Coming up in the news, Ministry of Social Development gears up to actively boost disaster mental health and resilience. And Spice Mass Cooperation boasts of record number of females in groovy semi-finals. We'll have details to these stories and more, plus a look at news in the region when we return.
creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
The official Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1 to November 30. Are you ready? Have a family emergency plan. Stock up on supplies. Follow official alerts. Do not rely on rumors. Prepared communities are stronger communities, but preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
Welcome back with the details of the GIS news for Monday, July 13th, 2026. I am Rakisha St. Louis. Frontline workers have welcomed a major new training initiative, describing it as a vital and timely step forward for community crisis response across the nation. More than 20 social workers and gender-based violence officers from the Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs are currently participating in an intensive two-day workshop designed to sharpen the country's response to psychological trauma. The curriculum dives deep into disaster mental health, psychosocial first aid, and resilience building. Facilitator and head of the psychosocial unit, Dr. Kizzy Matthew Clarence, explained that these core frameworks are designed to give officers practical tools to stabilize individuals dealing with immediate, acute shock following a community crisis or natural disasters.
The focus is on disaster mental health and providing psychological first aid training so that as a ministry, we are going to be better equipped to respond in the case of a disaster. But after the training, we would just expect that our officers are more equipped, that they have a greater skill set so that we can meet the mental health needs and provide psychosocial support services to individuals after disaster so that we can reduce emotional distress after disaster and reduce the likelihood of post-traumatic stress disorder.
By equipping these key personnel with both public support strategies and personal coping mechanisms, the ministry aims to create a stronger, more sustainable safety net for the entire community. The training is part of the ministry's agenda to not only be responsive, but also proactive before, during, and after disasters. Dr. Matthew Clarence encouraged communities and households to adopt a holistic approach to disaster preparedness.
This activity forms part of our preparation activities so that we are not just responsive, but individuals and workers, we are better prepared in terms of our skill set to provide services in the case of a disaster. And we continue to ask persons to be prepared. And we're not just talking physical preparation, but we're talking mental preparation, that your family has a mental health plan, that you know how to bring calm to your household, that you can engage in activities to reduce anxiety and reduce fear, even as we are in the aftermath of the hurricane season.
Participant and social worker Kishelle Felix highly praised the training as timely, noting that it will directly enhance the quality of emergency services delivered to the public during times of crisis.
This training today will enhance me in how do I go about in ensuring that the services that we provide for our clients are targeted, that they're able to be resilient after facing disaster. The session today is particularly surrounding trauma, psychosocial support for persons who experience disaster. We are in the hurricane season now, so this is critical as we improve our service, as we enhance our skills to ensure that the services that the clients receive in their time of need are actually meeting their need to help them to become resilient citizens.
St. David's Catholic Secondary School is the winner of the 2026 Girls in ICT Innovation Challenge. The institution was also awarded the Agri AI Innovation Award. Hillsborough Secondary School won second place and also walked away with People's Choice Awards sponsored by the OECS Skills and Innovation Project. The Anglican High School placed third. The Girls in ICT AI Innovation Challenge was launched in April as part of Grenada's observance of Girls in ICT Day under the theme AI for Development, Girls Shaping the Digital Future. Speaking during Friday's award ceremony, Minister for Information and Communication Technology, Honorable Ron Redhead, encouraged students to embrace every opportunity to explore their creativity.
You have already won something valuable, and keep at it. You learned how to think through problems, work as a team, utilize technology with purpose, and how to stand before others and defend an idea. Do not leave your ideas only in this hall. Take them back to your schools, take them back to your homes and communities, improve them, test them, ask more questions, seek further mentorship, build on them.
The Girls in ICT Challenge brought together 120 students, 105 from 21 secondary schools and 15 from 3 primary schools. Redhead says the government is committed to building a digitally skilled and innovative generation.
The question for Grenada is simple. Will we only consume what others create, or will we prepare our people to create it ourselves? From what I have seen through this program, the answer is clear. Our girls are ready to create. Girls, you are ready to lead, and you are ready to solve problems. This journey began with a clear purpose: to empower girls to use artificial intelligence as a tool for solving real national challenges. From the AI in Global Development panel on April 23rd, to the official launch at the Grenada Trade Center on May 8th, to the capacity building and pitch preparation sessions that followed.
10 schools made it to the final phase to pitch AI solutions to some of Grenada's sectoral challenges. Continuing the news, the excitement is building as 5 incredibly talented females advance to the Brian Griffith Groovy Soca Semi-Finals competition set for July 23rd at Progress Park in St. Andrew. These women have captivated audiences with their powerful vocals and unique styles. Among them are Valine Ned, Laura Lisa Richardson, and Lady Laguerre, all known for their commanding stage presence. Joining them is Sabrina Francis, a fresh face, making her debut in the competition, bringing new energy and promise to the stage. And then there's Sakina Ambrose, who first made waves on the Groovy stage in 2025 when she claimed second place in the final. Each of these artists brings something special to the semi-finals, promising an unforgettable night of music and talent. The other finalists are former Groovy Monarchs Short Pre, Blacker Dan and Boise, along with Papa Jerry, Terra the Governor, Noel, Triss, Muddy, Riggy Atmosphere, Crave, Soca Shack and Ariel, Laser HD, Blazer, Looney Spark and Electrify, Hits, Jefferson, Happy Boy, Mozo and Jace. They will all be vying for a spot in the Groovy Monarch final on August 7th. According to Tisha Noel Grant, CEO of the Spice Mass Corporation, participation in both the Soca and Groovy preliminary rounds has been a resounding success.
It was indeed a great turnout, I must say. The artists, they performed extremely well. The support, as I continue to say, from the patrons was excellent. One of the things that I recognize is that the roving, it really created that buzz, and we were able to go into different communities, and people from the community they were able to be a part of Spice Mass Soca prelims. Excellent performance, as I said before, and tonight, second day of the Groovy, I'm telling you, bumper show. I'm so excited about the Groovy. I can tell you that the semi and the final, it is going to be wonderful, excellent performance by the artists, and also the fans and the supporters. They are waiting, they are ready. And so as Spice Mass Corporation, we are indeed proud of the product, proud of our artists. And so we're continuing to do whatever we can do to make this show bigger, better, and the best mass by far.
And how are plans going for the other aspects in terms of the children's carnival, frolic, the junior panorama, and so?
Definitely. All the plans, I must say, is going well. We have our production team. We are setting up everything. We have our service provider. So plans are going very quickly, very fast. And I must say we are productive in terms of the planning and getting things done.
Both semi-finals will be at Progress Park in St. Andrew, with the Groovy on July 23rd and the Power Soca on July 24th. We'll take a short break. Stay with us.
As we look ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our Tri-Island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands. Whether you're a local stakeholder, a travel enthusiast, or someone who simply loves Grenada, your involvement is crucial to our success. Thank you for your continued support. Let's make 2026 a year to remember.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP.
I am VIP. I am vaccinated. I am immunized. I am protected. Our children and nation depend on vaccination for immunization. Childhood vaccination is national priority. It is their protection from disease and sicknesses. Let's all be VIPs and safeguard our beautiful Grenada. I am DJ Blackstorm and I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. The Forestry Department within the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands is appealing to the public to refrain from capturing, handling, or displaying wildlife species during carnival festivities, particularly during Juve celebrations. Forestry Officer Dylan Palmer emphasized that the use of wild animals in carnival festivities poses serious welfare concerns and places unnecessary stress on Grenada's native wildlife. Palmer said the onus is on everyone to protect, not endanger the animals. He highlighted specifically the use of serpents, toads, and iguanas.
The animals are under distress, they are not in a natural habitat, and it adds a pressure upon them. They are covered in old oil, paint, powder, and also other substances that have a negative impact on the wildlife species. So we are imploring on persons, to refrain from such activities and to have more love for our wildlife species and to refrain from that activity of having them within those events.
Finally, in the local segment, the Parliamentary Elections Office says the official consolidated list of electors as of June 30th, 2026 will be available for inspection from Wednesday, July 15th. A 7-day period for claims and objections will run from July 15th to July 22nd. The list will be placed in each of the 15 parliamentary election constituency offices, post offices, police stations, medical stations, and other designated public spaces. Requests for corrections of any error in the name, address, or polling division of any registered person should be submitted to the registration officer of the constituency on or before the 22nd of July. The list should be checked to establish whether there is any name included that should be omitted. This is the GIS News. We'll take a look at what's happening in the region when we come back.
Are you thinking about buying a vehicle? Did you find a company on social media? Stop. It may be a scam. Look out for the following red flags. Is the price lower than other dealers? Does it seem too good to be true? Are you sending the monies to the US even though you are ordering the vehicle from Japan? Does the address on the invoice match the address on the payment details? Are conversations limited to WhatsApp text? Is there a sense of urgency placed on you by the seller? You are about to be scammed. Do not take your hard-earned cash or even worse, a loan to send to these scammers. Once the money leaves Grenada's shores, you are not likely to get it back. Consider buying a vehicle already on island from an individual or a car dealer. Beware of these scammers. If in doubt, it's best to stay out. A message from the Financial Intelligence Unit.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it is crucial for all of us to conserve water at home. When washing my fruits and vegetables, I use a bowl of water, and later I reuse it to water my plants. This is how I save water at home. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back. The chairmanship of the Monetary Council of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, was transferred from the Honorable Gaston Brown to the Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, Council Member for the Commonwealth of Dominica. The Monetary Council is the ECCB's highest decision-making body and comprises the ministers responsible for finance of the ECCB's 8 member governments. The chairmanship rotates annually in alphabetical order among the ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Christopher or St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia and St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
As I conclude my tenure, I thank my colleagues on the Monetary Council, include Governor Antoine, the staff of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, for their partnership and commitment to shared regional mission. Together, we have preserved the stability of our currency union while laying important foundations for future growth and transformation. I offer my full support to the incoming chairman, the Honorable Dr. Irvin McIntyre, and remain confident that the Council will continue advancing the resilience, prosperity, and development of our region. 50 years ago, visionary leaders secured the stability of our common currency. Our responsibility now is to build upon that legacy, transforming stability into prosperity, expanding opportunity, creating wealth, and ensuring a brighter future for generations to come.
Incoming Chair Honorable Irvin McIntyre highlighted priority areas for the Council moving forward.
Across the region, the Monetary Council will continue to support the accelerated implementation of renewable energy projects under the Resilient Renewable Energy Infrastructure Investment Facility, led by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank with financing from the World Bank, Canada, and the Green Climate Fund. Climate change remains the defining existential challenge facing small island developing states. The people of the Commonwealth of Dominica, and indeed the wider Eastern Caribbean, know firsthand how a single hurricane can erase decades of development in a matter of hours. Our collective voice must therefore remain strong as we advocate for greater access to affordable and concessional climate financing. Citizenship by investment programs remain an important source of development financing for 5 member countries of our currency union. Accordingly, the Monetary Council will continue to prioritize the establishment of the Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment Regulatory Authority, which is expected to commence operations later this year.
A highlight of the ceremony was the unveiling of the new family of the EC bank notes and coins commemorating the 50th anniversary of the EC dollar's fixed exchange rate to the United States dollar. At its 105th meeting on July 21st, 2023, the Monetary Council approved the replacement of the image of the late Queen Elizabeth II on the EC currency and directed the ECCB to conduct public consultations on the proposed change. Still in the region, some 92 young people are to gain real-world work experience in the Barbados Public Service from today, Monday, when they join an internship program by the Ministry of Home Affairs and Information and the Office of the Attorney General. At a press briefing on Friday held to welcome the interns into the summer internship program, Minister of Home Affairs and Information, Gregory Nichols, said he was encouraged to continue the program started by former Home Affairs Minister Wilfred Abrahams, who is now the Attorney General. He announced that several departments stand to benefit from the program, including the Probation and Immigration Departments, Barbados Postal Service, Government Printery, Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, Government Information Service, National Council on Substance Abuse, the Barbados Meteorological Services, Department of Emergency Management, the Prison Service, the Government Industrial Schools, and the Barbados Broadcasting Authority. Minister Abrahams described the summer internship as an opportunity for Bajan young people to broaden their horizons and gain practical public service experience. That's a look at the news for today, Monday, July 13th. Here's a recap of the top stories. Ministry of Social Development gears up to actively boost disaster mental health and resilience. And Spice Mass Cooperation boasts of a record number of females in groovy semifinals. On behalf of the news and the production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis, thanking you for joining us.